1, 2, 3. Hello everybody! Well, welcome to Bookbug for All on Thursday. Well, it's the first one for Bookbug for All, and it's Bookbug for babies, toddlers, preschoolers, primary children, adults, whoever. That's right, Bookbug. Shall we sing her little song? Okay. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, hello everyone, glad that you are here. Hello everyone, glad that you are here. I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad that you are here. Hello girls and boys, glad that you are here. Hello girls and boys, glad that you are here. I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad that you are here. Yay! Round of applause, everybody! Woo! So, if you've joined me before, you may have joined me with Bookbug Babies, which used to be on Thursday, like today, or you've joined me with Bookbug 0 to 5, which was for a slightly older age group. And just as we head through autumn, into winter, up to Christmas, I thought about doing it once a week, but sticking to the Thursdays. So really, this is Bookbug for all age groups, and I'll try and show different actions you can do with babies. And of course, little ones, you can get on your feet and do some actions too. So it's full of energy, just like the Wednesday. You can do it that way, or we can do it more sedate as well for the little ones. And the storybook is longer than it usually is for the Bookbug Babies, but hopefully the colours, the sounds of my voice will be good for little babies to listen to, and we soon enough get onto the songs afterwards anyway. And I hope you enjoy the stories. I've tried to choose stories that are seasonal, going through autumn, October, Halloween and Christmas. Now you might have heard me say in the Bookbugs just the week past that the publishers were going to stop permitting online reading. That was a temporary COVID permission. Well, thankfully the main ones have extended their permissions until the end of December, so that's fantastic. So that's helped me plan out my books. It's not all the publishers that I can do, because some publishers like Bloomsbury and whatnot, you have to delete it as soon as you've got it online. And I know I pre-record my Bookbugs, and that's to help me, but it's also a convenience potentially for you that you can watch it whenever is good for you. But that does mean that certain publishers, they don't like that. They want it off the platform as soon as you've recorded. But I think I've got some good stories lined up, and I hope you would enjoy them. I do know that if you've got any birthdays coming up, adults or little ones, just drop me a message on the Childlike Reader on Facebook, and I will try and do a wee little song, won't we, Bookbug? Week 23, so we're following the same week pattern, and there'll be a new playlist called Bookbug for All. The old ones will still be up, Bookbug Babies, Bookbug 0 to 5, until the end of the year, basically until the permission stops, and then I will have to delete not the whole Bookbug session, just the readings. But for now, you can enjoy them. And on that note, shall we get started? Well, it wouldn't be Bookbug with the Childlike Reader, would it, Bookbug, if we didn't do eyes, nose, cheeky, cheeky, chin? Okay, so for this one with babies, you can point to their eyes, nose, cheeky, cheeky, chin. Or you can encourage your little ones to do it for themselves. Or little ones, come on now, I think you can do it too. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Eyes, nose, cheeky, cheeky, chin, cheeky, cheeky, chin, nose, eyes. Eyes, nose, cheeky, cheeky, chin, cheeky, cheeky, chin, nose, eyes. One more time. Eyes, nose, cheeky, cheeky, chin, cheeky, cheeky, chin, nose, eyes. Eyes, nose, cheeky, cheeky, chin, cheeky, cheeky, chin, nose, eyes. Yay! I almost forgot. We're not outside the stripy shed, are we, Bookbug? No. Where are we, Bookbug? Are we in my house? So we are. I forgot to welcome you into my home. This is my lovely fireplace, and hopefully the fire will keep us warm. And you might have noticed a little autumnal decoration. Okay, round and round the garden, everybody. So little and big, take a little paw, and we'll go round and round, or the stomach or back. 1, 2, 3. Round and round the garden, like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, tickle you under there. And Bookbug has another paw. Round and round the garden, like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, tickle you under there. I have a Bookbug favourite coming up, don't I, Bookbug? It's What Shall We Do with a Bouncing Baby, everyone. Now, if you've been watching the 0 to 5, you won't know the long version, but we're doing the long version today. So aside from the bouncing and the tickling of the tummy, we do the stroking of the legs, stretching of the arms and wiggling of the fingers before going back to bouncing and tickling the tummy. Just join in, it's very easy. 1, 2, 3. What shall we do with the bouncing baby? What shall we do with the bouncing baby? What shall we do with the bouncing baby? Early in the morning, let's tickle, tickle, tickle their tummies, tickle, tickle, tickle their tummies, tickle, tickle, tickle their tummies early in the morning. Let's stroke, stroke, stroke their legs, stroke, stroke, stroke their legs, stroke, stroke, stroke their legs early in the morning. Let's stretch, stretch, stretch out their arms, stretch, stretch, stretch out their arms, stretch, stretch, stretch out their arms early in the morning. Let's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle their fingers, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle their fingers, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle their fingers early in the morning. What shall we do with the bouncing baby? What shall we do with the bouncing baby? What shall we do with the bouncing baby early in the morning? Let's tickle, tickle, tickle their tummies, tickle, tickle, tickle their tummies, tickle, tickle, tickle their tummies early in the morning. Yep. Bookbug, are we ready to get going? I have to check my song list. Shall we see what's coming up next? Here we go round the mulberry bush, everybody. That's a good one to get ready to. Shall we see? We'll do Here We Go Round the Mulberry Bush. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a bright and sunny morning. This is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face on a bright and sunny morning. What will we do next? Brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth on a bright and sunny morning. Think we're going to get dressed now. This is the way we tie our shoes, tie our shoes, tie our shoes. This is the way we tie our shoes on a bright and sunny morning. This is the way we button our coat, button our coat, button our coat. This is the way we button our coat on a bright and sunny morning. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a bright and sunny morning. Well, we did have a sunny morning the other day there, didn't we, Bookbug? It was very bright and warm. Strange for October, but lovely. Last week it was quite wet, wasn't it, Bookbug? And that was during your holiday. I know. But you still had a nice time, didn't you? Yes. Now, where were you? Stonehaven. Goodness, that's where we are now, isn't it? Well, Bookbug had a lovely time. And last week, when we had a wee break, we had a wee tour around Stonehaven. And we made a little mini video, didn't we, Bookbug? So if you go on to the Childlike Reader Facebook page, there's a little mini video of Bookbug's holiday snaps. So do have a look for that. Okay, Bookbug, where are we going now? Ooh, Is it time to sit down, everybody? Everybody have a seat is our next song. So everybody, all girls and boys, if you're standing up, have a seat, come close. And it's going to be everybody have a seat. Okay, this is quite a new one, a few weeks ago that I did, but it's a really catchy tune and it's a nice one to get everybody gathered round and tapping to the beat on the ground or on little one's tummy. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Everybody come and have a seat on the ground. Everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Everybody come and have a seat on the ground. Not on the ceiling, not on the door. Everybody come and have a seat on the ground. Not on the ceiling, not on the door. Everybody come and have a seat on the ground. One more time. Everybody come and have a seat on the ground. Everybody have a seat on the ground. Everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Everybody come and have a seat on the ground. Everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Everybody come and have a seat on the ground. Well, if you're all sitting comfortably, where shall we go now? Well, it is starting to get chillier. Autumnal air and everything, starting to blow, being a bit frosty and dewy on the grass. So, let's wind the bobbin up together. So let me see you winding those bobbins. So with babies, with them facing you lying down, you can help encourage them do it for them so they see your actions and hear you singing. Or with little ones on top, like this. And boys and girls, you know how to do it, don't you? Okay, wind the bobbin up, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again, wind it back again. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor. Point to the window, point to the door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3. Lay them gently on your knee. One more time, boys and girls. Bookbug's going to demonstrate this time. 1, 2, 3. Wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again, wind it back again. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor. Point to the window, point to the door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3. Lay them gently on your knee. Yay! Well done, boys and girls. Where are we going from here? Ah, well, indeed it is autumn. And on some days it's very windy, isn't it? Have you noticed that the leaves have started to go brown? Well, actually some of them are going red and different colours of green. And then they're falling off the branches. You've started to notice that along the pavements. I have. So our next little song is more of a rhyme kind of, and it's called Autumn Winds. So I'll say it through and then you join me afterwards, okay? 1, 2, 3. Autumn wind begins to blow. Coloured leaves fall fast and slow, twirling, whirling all around, till at last they touch the ground. We'll do that together now, okay? So remember, blow out for the wind. 1, 2, 3. Autumn winds begin to blow. Coloured leaves fall fast and slow, twirling, whirling all around, till at last they touch the ground. I've yet to be caught in a leaf storm though. I do love it when they sort of, I don't know, fall on your head. Now, where are we going? Well, we have just 2 more stops until our storybook today. So can anyone guess our next song? Okay? It's kind of like wind the bobbin up, but not the same. Do you know what it is yet? Okay, it's the wheels on the bus, everybody. After 3. 1, 2, 3. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, beep, beep all day long. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish all day long. The children on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The children on the bus go up and down all day long. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 wah. The babies on the bus go wah, wah, wah all day long. The mummies on the bus go shh, 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 shh. The mummies on the bus go shh, 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 all day long. Are we there yet, Big Bag? Not quite, because I don't know about you, but when I read a storybook, I need to put my glasses on. Yes, Big Bug, that's right. So is our next song going to be These Are My Glasses? Ooh, it is indeed. Okay. I've done this one before. If you've watched previous episodes, it's a more modern one. So I'll sing it through, and there's actions. These are your glasses. This is your book. You open up your book, you close your book, take your glasses off. Okay? So little ones, do join in. And yeah, I'll sing it through first, then join in the second time. I'll count us both in, okay? 1, 2, 3. These are my glasses, this is my book. I put on my glasses and open up my book. Now I read, read, read. Now I see, see, see. I take off my glasses and whoop, close up my book. Okay, sounds easy, isn't it? So, if you try with me, sorry about that, we'll do it together, okay? These are my glasses, this is my book. I put on my glasses and open up my book. Now I read, read, read. Now I look, look, look. I take off my glasses and whoop, close up my book. But Big Bug, we haven't even opened our book yet, have we? On that note, where is it, Big Bug? Because we don't have the blue Bookbug bag indoors, do we? Okay, Big Bug. I think Big Bug's going to find it. Oh, where is it, Big Bug? Oh, it's here! Today's storybook. And I think somebody's calling me, so I better go upstairs. Today's storybook, boys and girls, is The Squirrels Who Squabbled. Now, I hope you all enjoy this storybook. Oh dear, my little one is calling me. So while we enjoy this book, I'm going to go and see to my little baby. And if you can join me afterwards for some more singing. Okay. The Squirrels Who Squabbled, written by Rachel Bright and illustrated by Jim Field. In a towering forest where summer had been, the cool air bit fresh and the mosses grew green, and as autumn edged in and the sky raged red, the sleepiest creatures got ready for bed, while up in a tree sung a flighty young squirrel, who everyone knew as Spontaneous Cyril.
Now, most foresty folk had seen to their needs through plentiful months of mushrooms and seeds. They'd built up their stores, so they'd all be well fed through the frosting of winter that glittered ahead. But Cyril, he lived in the now and the here. He'd adventured and partied his way through the year. So his cupboard was empty, his hollow was bare. He hadn't a mouthful of food anywhere. But wait, what was that? Over there, take a look. A single lone pine cone wedged in a nook. He squealed with delight, and for very good reason, for inside were the very last nuts of the season. But Cyril wasn't alone. There were more hungry eyes. Yes, plan ahead Bruce had his sights on the prize. Though he'd gathered a mountain of bounty hard fought, Bruce was convinced he was one pine cone short. "I simply must have it," he wistfully cried, as he dreamt of the fresh juicy pine nuts inside. So, as Cyril set off on his way to the ground, Bruce, he was also last pine cone bound. They sprinted and scurried with no time to gamble. They scratched at the bark in their scampering scramble. But their panic and haste took the tips of the spruce, and the pine cone it trembled, and then it came loose. Both squirrels gave chase at the lightning pace. This was the start of a wild, nutty race. "It's mine!" shouted Cyril. "No, mine!" hollered Bruce. "You don't stand a chance. Give up. It's no use." "I'm hungry!" cried Cyril. "This cone is not yours." "Stay back!" shouted Bruce. "This cone's for my stores." It boinged over bushes and flew through the air. It binged on the nose of a slumbering bear. It bounced over boulders and then came to a stop. Then teetered and wobbled and quivered and plop. Both squirrels followed. Oh, the water was fast. Would they learn that they needed each other at last? But each was intent on how he could win, so they didn't quite notice a bird sweeping in. Cyril and Bruce, they watched in dismay as their cone disappeared up, up and away. "Come back!" shouted Cyril. "There are nuts!" exclaimed Bruce. But all hope was gone. It simply was no use. And meanwhile they drifted right up to the ledge. Greed, it was driving them over the edge. Cyril and Bruce, they had taken a fall. They were paying the price for wanting it all. They'd squandered their chances to team up and share. Would their nutty young hope simply end in despair? Bruised and bedraggled, they swept past dry land. Cyril grabbed at a branch with a trembling hand. Catching Bruce the other, he heaved and he huffed and dragged him to safety with panting and puffs. They stared at the sky, quite lost in deep thought, until Bruce looked at Cyril and let out a snort. "How silly we are," he proclaimed in a jiggle. "How greedy I've been," sputtered Bruce with a giggle. "We shall change from today. May the squabbling cease. We should celebrate, seeing we're both in one piece." From that day and forward they made a great pair. They would gather together and found they could share. Yes, Cyril and Bruce knew in the end the best thing to share is a laugh with your friend. This edition, published in 2018, was read by Julia Laurie Morrison with permission from Orchard Books of Hachette Children's Books.
Hello everybody! That was a good storybook, wasn't it? Yes. What was it about? Two squirrels. Cyril and Bruce. Well, it is the time of year for acorns to grow on the trees and to see little squirrels running up and down them, if you're lucky. Maybe if you go to a park or a woodland. Is that right, Bookbug? Good luck looking for squirrels. So we'll put that book away. And now it's time to start singing. Yay! Well, I have a song about squirrels. Believe it or not, Bookbug, do you believe me? Funny that. Okay. Well, our song is called Frisky Little Squirrel. But I think you're going to recognise the tune. It's the tune to the Grand Old Duke of York. So, once again, I'm going to sing it through. And then, if you just follow me the second time, okay? You do know the tune. It's the Grand Old Duke of York. Frisky Little Squirrel. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the frisky little squirrel, he gathers nuts and seeds. He hides them from the winter months so he'll have all he needs. Oh, up, up he goes, and down, down he comes. He runs around, goes up and down, his work is never done. Oh, up, up he goes, and down, down he comes. He runs around, goes up and down, his work is never done. Join me! Oh, the frisky little squirrel, he gathers nuts and seeds. He hides them for the winter months so he'll have all he needs. Oh, up, up he goes, and down, down he comes. He runs around, goes up and down, his work is never done. Oh, up, up he goes, and down, down he comes. He runs around, goes up and down, his work is never done. That's just like Bruce and Squirrel. Squirrel, Siddle, Siddle, Squirrel. Yes, that was a tongue twister. That's quite a nice little song. Frisky little squirrel. Well, it's very autumnal now. I was just walking in the Dunnottar Woods looking for some nice photographs, and actually the leaves are starting to fall and look quite beautiful. Different kind of golden colours of leaves, but they go through all sorts of different colours, don't they? Deep orange, red, I love that. Now, where are we? Well, we have to head on home, don't we? Not home yet, but shall we get in our rowing boat and see where we end up? Okay, boys and girls. Now, if you've got a little baby, if they've got a strong enough back, you can hold them on your lap, okay? Like this, back and forward, okay? And when I do row your boat, we always see the polar bear, the crocodile, and the lion, okay? And make sure you do the noises, adults too. And boys and girls, if you've got a teddy, or with your parent or grandparent, or a sibling, hold hands, and we're going to get in our rowing boats. But you can be in your own rowing boat too, like this, okay? Well, I think you all know how to do row, row, row your boat, so let's join. 1, 2, 3. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the river. If you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Row, row, row your boat gently down the shore. If you see a lion, don't forget to roar. Rawr! Oh, Bookbug, you're so fierce. I feel so safe. Now, well, we're getting out of our rowing boat and it's still autumn. Fancy that. Autumn is Here is our next song. And we sing that to the tune of the wheels on the bus, okay? So once again, I'm going to sing it first time. It's all new songs, but it's lovely to hear some autumnal songs. You don't often, do you? Okay, I'll sing after 3, and then you join me in the second time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, feel the wind begin to blow, begin to blow, begin to blow. Oh, feel the wind begin to blow, autumn is here. All the leaves are falling down, falling down, falling down. All the leaves are falling down, autumn is here. We'll toss them up into the sky, to the sky, to the sky. We'll toss them up into the sky, autumn is here. We'll rake them into big piles, big piles, big piles. We'll rake them into great big piles, autumn is here. We'll jump into the great big piles, great big piles, great big piles. We'll jump into the great big piles, autumn is here. We'll put them in a basket now, basket now, basket now. We'll put them in a basket now, autumn is here. We're not quite at the season of having piles of leaves, but not long yet. Now, I don't know what we do with big baskets of leaves though. Let's join in. I don't know if you've noticed, it's the Wheels on the Bus tune. So just join in. Oh, feel the wind begin to blow, begin to blow, begin to blow. Oh, feel the wind begin to blow, autumn is here. All the leaves are falling down, falling down, falling down. All the leaves are falling down, autumn is here. We'll toss them up into the sky, to the sky, to the sky. We'll toss them up into the sky, autumn is here. We'll rake them into great big piles, great big piles, great big piles. We'll rake them into great big piles, autumn is here. We'll jump into the great big piles, great big piles, great big piles. We'll jump into the great big piles, autumn is here. We'll put them in a basket now, a basket now, a basket now. We'll put them in a basket now, autumn is here. Now I think we could have been jumping not to leaves, but into big puddles last week. Now hands up if you got soaked in the wet weather we had last week. Can I put my hands and my feet up, and Bookbug's hands? I don't know, you won't know this perhaps, but I don't drive. Yes, that's all I have to say. However, it's actually quite an endurance sport, and you really appreciate getting home and having a bath, if you get a moment. No, I should say my baby is all very well. I just went to see him just now. I'm just on my own at the moment, so I'm filming this with my baby asleep. He was asleep, but he is asleep now again. So thank you for bearing with me. If you do hear him, say hello again, okay? I would love to have him here right now, but maybe another time you can hear him gurgle or scream. Now, our next song, what is it? Well, we've just been talking about leaves, because in autumn the leaves fall off the trees, don't they? They change colour first. I've got a song called 10 Little Leaves. Now I'm going to sing it through first, like always, but you will know the tune, and I can't remember the name of this tune, the original tune, so you'll know it when I sing it. But it's 10 Little Leaves, okay? So after 3, I'm going to start, and then second time round, you join in, and you'll be able to join in because it's so easy, okay? It's a counting one. We count to 10, and then we go back from 10 down to 1. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little leaves, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little leaves, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little leaves, 10 little leaves on my tree. Got it? Now we're going back down in number. 10 little, 9 little, 8 little leaves, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little leaves, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little leaves, 1 little tree left on my tree. No leaf, the wind took it away. So follow me, we'll do that again. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little leaves, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little leaves, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little leaves, 10 little leaves on my tree. Counting down again, starting with 10. 10 little, 9 little, 8 little leaves, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little leaves, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little leaves, 1 little leaf on my tree. Blow. it went. No more leaves on my tree. In fact, that's kind of like branches more than leaves, but never mind. What else can we have on the branches of trees, especially at this time of year? Kind of more September into October though, but apples. So way up high in the apple tree. You might recognise this one. It's one that's on the Bookbug A to Z songs, nursery rhymes. That's a very handy part of the Scottish Book Trust website, by the way. It's like an A to Z of not all the songs in the world, but a lot of them. Way up high in the apple tree. 1, 2, 3. Way up high in the apple tree, 2 shiny apples smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came the apples. They were good. Do it again. Way up high in the apple tree, 2 shiny apples smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came the apples. Take a bite. They were good. Save it for later. Now, well, that's autumn. We've seen some squirrels, Cyril and Bruce. We've talked about the winds blowing, the leaves falling down, changing colour, apples. What else? Well, what protects the apples from the birds? Sometimes. In the fields at harvest time, which is kind of what this is, a scarecrow? Yes! Dingle dangle scarecrow, everybody! Now, it's not one that I've sung before on Bookbug, in other things with my baby, but not Bookbug, so I need the words, I'm sure you don't, okay? However, it's a really good one for having a floppy hat, shaking your hands and shaking your feet. So little ones, if you can do that, you can stand up to be your scarecrows, you can sit down like me, and if you've got babies, you can kind of tap their head slightly and shake their hands slightly and their legs. Just any more contact with them as you sing to them, okay? Dingle dangle scarecrow. 1, 2, 3. When all the cows are sleeping and the sun has gone to bed, up jumped the scarecrow and this is what he said. I'm a dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this, I can shake my feet like that. When all the hens were roosting and the moon's behind the cloud, up jumped the scarecrow and shouted very loud. I'm a dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this, I can shake my feet like that. When all the dogs were sleeping and the doves were in the loft, up jumped the scarecrow and whispered very soft. I'm a dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this, I can shake my feet like that. I'm a dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this, I can shake my feet like that. I want to have a scarecrow in the garden now, don't you, Big Bag? Yay! I do like that song. Well, we're almost up for songs today, boys and girls. Almost, but not quite. And, it's almost time to go to bed. Well, not really, maybe for a nap. And we could sing Teddy Bear, Turn Around, but I think we're going to do it Squirrel, Squirrel, Turn Around. So say it. Squirrel, squirrel, turn around. Squirrel, squirrel, touch the ground. It's that one. Squirrel. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Squirrel, squirrel, everybody, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Squirrel, squirrel, turn around. Squirrel, squirrel, touch the ground. Squirrel, squirrel, reach up high. Squirrel, squirrel, touch the sky. Squirrel, squirrel, bend down low. Squirrel, squirrel, touch your toes. Squirrel, squirrel, go to bed. Squirrel, squirrel, rest your head. Squirrel, squirrel, say good night. Squirrel, squirrel, turn out the light. Night, night. Is it almost bedtime? Nap time? Not quite. One more song. No, in fact, 2 more songs before our goodbye song. Now, at this time of the year, if you look outside the window at night time, you can see the stars, and sometimes you can see the moon. Big round moon. Different shapes, depending on the season and the time of year. I see the moon, and it's a nice melodic lullaby, okay? And we'll just sway back and forward. So if you've got your teddies, give them a big cuddle. 1, 2, 3. I see the moon and the moon sees me down through the leaves of the old oak tree. Oh, let the light that shines on me shine on the one I love. I see the moon and the moon sees me down through the leaves of the old oak tree. Oh, let the light that shines on me shine on the one I love. Big Bug, who is it you love apart from me and apart from all the boys and girls in the world? Oh, of course. Without having the blue Bookbug bag, I'm always forgetting myself. Our next song. Hello, where are you? Who can it be, boys and girls? Do you know? It's Twinkle Twinkle! Let me see your twinkle twinkles. So boys and girls can do it together. Or you can do it for your little baby. It's nice to get them looking at your fingers moving around. Twinkle twinkle. 1, 2, 3. Twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. We'll do it shh, quietly. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Say good night to Twinkle Twinkle, boys and girls. Good night, Twinkle Twinkle. I'll give you a good night kiss. And Twinkle Twinkle is going for a wee snooze just here with Big Bug. Well, boys and girls, what's Big Bug doing? He's tapping my knees because it's time to tap your knees. Keep the beat. And we're going to sing goodbye song after 3. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye everyone, goodbye everyone. Glad that you could come. Goodbye everyone, goodbye everyone. Glad that you could come. I'm glad that you could come. I'm glad that you could come. Goodbye, boys and girls, goodbye, boys and girls. Glad that you could come. Goodbye, boys and girls, goodbye, boys and girls. Glad that you could come. Yay! Thank you all for joining me on the new once a week on a Thursday, but obviously I just release it on a Thursday, pre-recorded, and you can watch it any day of the week, right up until Christmas. And indeed, we're going to have sessions once a week, right up until Christmas Eve, which is a Thursday. So it'll be an extra special one. In fact, all of December is going to be great, because I love Christmas. Now, I have a little favour to ask, and obviously only do it if you've enjoyed watching, or you enjoy watching Bookbug with me. Now, some of you will know, and I'm telling you now anyway, I'm a volunteer. I used to deliver it at Stonehaven Library. I'm on maternity leave, but I no longer deliver it at Stonehaven Library. And I've been doing it this whole lockdown as a volunteer, acquiring my own books, not library books, and all the video editing and uploading, all that sort of business. And I've done it because I know what Bookbug means to families, as somebody who used to deliver it, and also as somebody who used to attend it with my very small baby pre-lockdown. And I really felt the loss, and the loss is still there. There are some live sessions, minus books in some cases, with books in others, but you watch what suits you and suits your child. I will always share Bookbug in other places because it's important to find what suits you. However, if you like what I've been doing, I note that the Scottish Book Trust website last month, they got this new Bookbug Hero Award. It started last year, and this year the nominations are open for until the end of October, to the 30th of October in fact. And it's basically, a Bookbug session leader doesn't have to be in a library. Often it can be a health visitor who does it, not necessarily in your area, but in some other areas. It can be a nursery teacher, it can be a volunteer, it can be a library assistant. So it doesn't have to be me, but if you have a Bookbug session leader that you've enjoyed this past year, and key thing is that they've made a real difference to you and your family, okay? Please do go onto the Scottish Book Trust website, Scottish Book Trust website, Google Bookbug Hero 2021 Award, and it'll take you directly to the page for nomination. Now it'll ask you for your name, your local authority area. My local authority area is Aberdeenshire. But it'll also ask you, if you want to nominate me, who I am, what my organisation is, okay, and what my role is. So my name is Julia, and I have a double-barrelled surname. It's Laurie Morrison. Doesn't matter how you spell it, put a wee hyphen in there so they know. Julia Laurie Morrison. You probably heard it when I read the book. And I'm in Aberdeenshire, but I am a volunteer. And my organisation is the non-commercial, the Childlike Reader. So obviously I don't expect you to register all of that right now, but if you want to get in touch with me to have those details again, if you need them and you really do want to nominate me, please do tell me, or you don't have to tell me if you nominate me, but just get in touch if you're wanting any advice or whatever. But it's quite self-intuitive filling in that form. And I will put a link to that form on the YouTube video description possibly, and on the comments of where I share it on Facebook. So whichever way you come to look at this video, hopefully you'll find a link. Otherwise, Google it. I might mention this again until the end of October. I don't expect to win because, sorry, this is going to be a long episode just until I get this out, because there are loads of people up and down Scotland who are delivering Bookbug, but I would just be so delighted to be nominated. You know, it just means a lot to me. And if you are interested in other people who do Bookbug, look at your local authority, because some are doing live sessions. Aberdeenshire are not reading stories in there, strangely, but they are doing nursery rhymes and songs. City Library is good. They do a mixture of their regular library assistants doing it in one episode, and they read books. The Scottish Book Trust has a live session with Paul, and they read a book on a Friday at 10 AM on the Bookbug Facebook page. There's even a Gaelic session somewhere. Oh yes, there's a really good lady. She's been doing it for a number of years. She's got something like 5,000 YouTube followers. She's called Kirsty Burns. Try her out. Okay, I'm going to leave you now because this is a mega episode, but it's the first one of the new term. So yeah, thank you so much if you're new, and thank you very much as well if you've rejoined me. And all that's left to say, finally, is goodbye from Bookbug and goodbye from me. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye.